it kind of puts these marks in the meat. Can you see it? I made this horseradish, prepared horseradish a few months ago, and I made a larger batch. Hello my hungry friends! Today we're making fasolka szparagowa. Hello my hungry friends! Polish kitchen is closed. We're taking you out again. We're exploring an open door market. This is one of them in my hometown, and this is where we do a lot of our fresh fruit and vegetable shopping and some meats. I'll walk around and show you as much as we can.
And hopefully get something to eat.
Let's go. So this is one of 5 markets in our hometown of Szczecin, Poland, of about 400,000 people. And fresh open air markets like this are super popular in Poland, and every large neighborhood wants one. This is our exchange rate right now, just to give you an idea of what things cost. Every larger neighborhood will have a market like this, and I imagine they started when farmers from around the area would come to the city, to the center of the city, which is called rynek, and bring their products for sale. They used to happen only once or twice a week, and now this particular one, and most of them in Szczecin, are open every day.
As we do our shopping here in the market today, we'll show you later on in the video what we bought and how much it cost, so it can kind of give you an idea of what a daily shop or a weekly shopping might cost here at one of these open air markets. As Anna said, this gave a venue to local producers to sell their wares, but also during the harder times of communism, it gave people an outlet to go to. They didn't have malls like we did in the States in the 80s and 70s. So what they had is these open air markets where you could buy things like coffee or cigarettes or milk or socks without having to go to one of the bigger department stores downtown that was available at the time.
Well, cigarettes and alcohol was really hard to get them too, so
right.
Maybe some moonshine at the market.
Oh, some shine at the market? Yeah, okay. Bimber.
Yeah, and as I said, these markets are called rynek, and rynek is also a name for the city center where these farmers would come to. So I think the name kind of stuck. But as you can see now, they're run by just small business owners of all sorts. Ciacho is sweet cake or what do you call it, dessert.
Yeah, sweets.
Sweets.
Yeah.
Shop, and this guy sells cigarettes and
Coca-Cola.
Kind of like a convenience store. And there's meat stores from local butchers from around the area.
Pierogi. Naleśniki.
But
so,
also some more modern businesses too. One of the shops here is, especially this guy's really modern.
Super modern, super happy to see us. Really likes being on camera without his mask.
One of the shops here is a wine store that the owner brings wines from around Europe in big barrels, and you can come in with your bottle, or if you choose, you can purchase a bottle from him, a plastic bottle, and he will fill them from tap. So it's not only eco-friendly, it's also kind of fun. That's the wine store right here.
And that was one of the neatest things I saw when we went to Prague. We found one of these places where you could just fill your own 2-liter or liter bottle of water that you drank. You can fill it with wine, and it's good wine. So that way you're not paying for the bottling and the label. You're paying for good wine at a cheaper price.
Yeah, they're good too. They're good. They're normally young wines that don't get to.
Yeah, they're not aged.
They don't go through the aging process. Another newer kind of business model here is one of the shops is called Zakwasownia, which means a fermentation place, and they specialize in fermenting everything. Maybe we should do a special episode on that one. Other than cabbages, the normal things that we normally ferment, cabbage and pickles, they produce juices from all kinds of vegetables that are just delicious and they're good for you.
And at this point, I'm starting to get hungry, and
we don't like that.
We don't like that because I get hangry sometimes. So we're gonna stop in here on the left-hand side at a little place and get some food in a minute after we check out the fish shop.
Look at the variety of smoked fish in the back. I just love that you can go and get just one piece if you want. Get it on a sandwich. Mark doesn't like fish.
No, ma'am.
And that's where we stop right there.
After we look at vegetables some more.
Really good variety, and not all of these vegetables and fruit will be available through the winter. And this is our little lunch spot. This is a producer that is outside Szczecin, small village. They make homemade dishes like this, kopytka and pierogi and gołąbki, kluski of whatever kind you want. And you can choose to buy your products to go, then they weigh it and they package it for you, or you can eat it on the spot. And
that's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing. And I ordered croquette. Those two breaded long guys are croquette, which I posted a recipe for recently. And those are meat pierogi. I believe Mark ordered those.
Yep.
Fell apart a little
I got meat pierogi and the żurek. It was all really tasty.
And to go with my croquette, beetroot soup. And this is our lunch bill. It's staggering. $6.22 American.
Yeah, they're good. It's good value for money at these markets. And I know it doesn't look fancy, and some people hate eating off plastic, but it's quality homemade food. And as long as you don't give a crap about being fancy schmancy, you can enjoy good food at a cheap price. And these markets are all over Poland and all over Europe. So no matter where you're traveling in Poland, you can stop at a market and get a good meal at a good price.
Yeah, not pay.
And here I forget which hand I'm supposed to use for fork and knife.
Well, plus you're left-handed, so.
Yeah, well, it screws things up.
If you're traveling through Poland, this is a really good option for a quick lunch. Quick and cheap lunch.
Cheap.
Cheap.
So
and you get that.
So that's the market.
And that's this episode of Polish Your Kitchen's Closed. We hope you subscribe to our channel and see us again next week.
Thanks for watching.
Do widzenia.
Mwah.